Dementia is usually associated with getting older, and while this is a risk factor for the disease developing, there are other things that can increase your chance of getting it. Drinking too much alcohol is one of these, but how much is too much? At most, you should aim to drink no more than 14 units each week, according to Alzheimer's Society. It adds, if you regularly drink much more than those, you're at risk of alcohol-related brain damage. If you drink as many as 14 units in a week, try to spread them out over at least 3 days. A 750 milliliters bottle of red, white or rose wine, with 13.5% alcohol by volume (ABV) content contains 10 units. A pint of lower-strength lager beer cider, ABV 3.6%, is 2 units, and a large glass of red, white, rose wine, 250 milliliters, ABV 12%, is 3 units. If your alcohol consumption is currently too much, Alzheimer's Society has some tips for cutting down. Firstly, set yourself a limit and keep track of how much you're drinking. Secondly, try low alcohol-free drinks. Thirdly, try to alternate between alcoholic and soft drinks. Finally, take advantage of particular dates and events to motivate you. For example, you could make a New Year's resolution to drink less. The research charity outlines other things you can do to reduce your risk of the neurodegenerative disease developing. Keep physically active at least 30 minutes, 5 times a week is the recommended. Alzheimer's Society says you'll need to be active enough to raise your heart rate and get a bit out of breath. You could walk, cycle, swim or join an exercise or dance group. Regular physical exercise in middle-aged or older adults reduces the risk of developing dementia. It's also good for your heart and mental well-being. Exercise like this brings health benefits, even if you're not losing weight. Don't smoke if you already do this, try and stop. Alzheimer's Society says by smoking you are at a greater risk of developing dementia and harming your lungs, heart, and circulation. If you want to stop smoking, talk to your GP. Eat a healthy, balanced diet. A balanced diet has a number of health benefits, including reducing your risk of dementia and heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Alzheimer's Society says a healthy diet has a high proportion of oily fish, fruit, vegetables, unrefined cereals and olive oil, and low levels of red meat and sugar. Try to cut down on saturated fat, e.g. cakes, biscuits, most cheeses, and limit sugary treats. Keep an eye on your salt intake too, because salt raises your blood pressure and risk of stroke. Read food labels to see what's in them, and seek out healthier options. Take control of your health. If you're invited for a regular midlife health checkup, the doctors always go. Alzheimer's Society says it's like an MOT for your body and will include a check of your blood pressure, weight and maybe cholesterol level. These are linked to dementia and conditions that are strong risk factors for dementia, heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Keep to a healthy weight. Alzheimer's Society says this will reduce your risk of type 2 diabetes, stroke and heart disease, and hence probably of dementia. Give your brain a daily workout. Reading, doing puzzles, word searches or crosswords, playing cards or learning something new is believed to help. Alzheimer's Society says if you can keep your mind active, you are likely to reduce your risk of dementia. There is a bit less evidence, but keeping socially engaged and having a good social network may also reduce your dementia risk. Visit people or have them visit you, join a club or volunteer. Vascular dementia is one of the most common types of dementia. But what are the symptoms?